Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back with a super duper money making method. Let's go. So, we're going to do the Moons of Peril, and you're going to need to complete the Moons of Peril quest, and you also need 50 cooking, 50 fishing, and 50 herblore. That's so you can use the best food and the best potions. I'm going to recommend you to have 70 plus combat stats, also 70 plus prayer so you can use Piety. Other than that, bring your best in slot melee gear. Any barrels armor will do just fine, whatever you can afford. And also you will need a stab, crush and slash weapon. And here are some examples. For stab, you can use a Zami Hasta or the Asmumpton's Fang. For Crush, the dual Makuis and the Glacial Timotes and a Zombie X. For Slash, that will be the Abyssal Tentacle or Abyssal Whip. Once you're ready and geared up, we're going to go to the Cam Torum Mountain in Varlamore. So teleport to Civitas Illa Fortis. You'll be teleported over here. If you don't have the Quetzal unlocked, you have to walk all the way to the mountain. Here it is. You will be teleported here. Just go through the city and walk all the way to the east, and there you will find Cam Torum. I'm gonna use the Quetzal, and now just enter the mountain and walk all the way to the north. There's also a bank in this area, so if you need to change your gear or whatever, there's a bank over here. We're gonna walk all the way to the north. Here you'll find the entrance. Go through it. So, you've made it to the dungeon. From here, I will show you the best route to kill all three of the bosses. You're gonna go to the northeast entrance, and then you will enter this swampy area. You're just gonna follow the path until you will find a cooking stove. Here at the top, you will see the cooking stove, a cooking station. Just follow my path. And what you're gonna do is next to the cooking stove, you will find some supplies. You will grab some fishing supplies and herblore supplies. I would take about three herblore supplies, so you have 6 vials of water. Then next to the cooking stove, you will find some grubby saplings. You're gonna take out 6 or the amount you have in vials. Then you're gonna use the grubby paste on the vials and you will make some moonlight potions, which are pretty much super combat potions with prayer potions. And then over here you will find a fishing spot and fish a full inventory. Once you have a full inventory, go back to the cooking station, cook your fish. And now we're gonna go to the south, to the first boss, the Eclipse Moon. Here you will find its entrance. And here we are at the first boss. For the first boss, you're gonna use your stab weapon. I'm gonna use the Noxious Halberd. Whatever weapon you're using is fine. And you can see I've already marked some tiles. You could do the same. It's gonna help you a lot killing this monster. But what you're gonna do is take a sip of your Moonlight Potion, turn on Piety, and enter the layer. So there's 2 phases. The first one is this boulder phase. It's pretty much the same as the Inferno hiding behind the shield phase. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Just walk along the edges and you will avoid getting hit by his magic attacks. And you're gonna stand on this highlighted circle. When you stand there, you will negate pretty much a lot of damage and you will also do some more damage. So always stand on the blue highlighted tiles. This is his second phase. He will reappear at one of these locations that I've marked. And when he does, you have to click on the spot that he appears at and you will do your damage. If you don't do damage, you will get hit by him, so you have to be quick. And there he is, he's dead. After killing the Eclipse moon, you will be teleported to the next area. Here you will find a cooking stove as well. And if you're running low on run energy, you can make a cup of tea and you will regain your run energy. For the next boss, the blue moon, you're gonna wear your crush weapon. I'm using the dual McCoys, and you're gonna pass through the entrance to the to the east side, and then you will find this statue. You're gonna use the statue. Make sure to turn on Piety and just stand on the highlighted circles. This is the first of the two phases. He will take your weapon and put it in this ice block, and all you're gonna do is attack him 2 times if you're doing it correctly, and then you will get your weapon back. Make sure you avoid these ice spikes, whatever they are. And then once you have your weapon, you're gonna stand on this tile and you will start attacking the blue moon. Usually you can do 3 attacks and then you will switch to the next moon phase, like so. I just want to showcase the next phase as well. In this phase he will hit you and he will turn off the lights on these braziers. You're gonna have to run to them and turn them on. And you also have to avoid these tornadoes. I usually just tank the damage and just run there, like so. Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage here, but yeah, it's just a showcase anyway. You will get the picture. And then in the next part, you will stand on this circle and finish the guy off. Pause. And when he's dead, you will be teleported to the next boss, the Blood Moon. So for the last boss, the Blood Moon, you're gonna use your slash weapon. And also here's a cooking stove if you need some run energy. Be sure to grab a cup of tea. From here we're gonna run to the east. Make sure you're potted up. We're gonna go through this entrance right here. Also turn on Piety. Here you will see the statue. Make sure you're wearing your slash weapon and enter the layer. Remember to always stand on the highlighted circle. So this phase is the most difficult of all the bosses, I must say. What you're gonna have to do is once this red circle spawns, you have to stand there when it's fully formed, and then you attack the panther or the jaguar. If you don't do it like I just did, he will get healed. So yeah, it takes some practice, but you will get it eventually. And then stand on the highlighted circle and start attacking the Blood Moon. I'm not gonna kill him, I just want to showcase the last phase as well, so you guys get the full picture. So for the last phase, he will throw you around the map, and then you're gonna have to avoid these circles. I would recommend going to this tile or this circle so you can prepare for the next phase. It will highlight and you will start attacking the Blood Moon. And there it is, he's dead. Now you finished all 3 of the bosses. You're gonna be teleported again to this cooking stove. From here you will find the sulfur nagas, which are also a very good training method. But you're gonna run to the south Here you will find the entrance to the lunar chest. It's a very magical fairy tale looking area. And here you will find the lunar chest, claim, and you will get your loot. I would always just bank it or send it to the bank. Don't bring it into your inventory because, yeah, you want your space. So just send it to the bank and there it is. That's the Moons of Peril. And after you've grabbed your loot, just run to the north and go through the entrance and you will be back in the starting area. Here you can re-gear, grab some food or potions and rinse and repeat. So yeah, by killing the Moons of Peril, you'll make anywhere from 1.5 mil to 2.5 mil an hour. It really depends on your combat level and luck, but it's still very good money. It is probably one of the better money makers out there. And also, if you're an Ironman, I would highly recommend you to start killing these since the gear is just very powerful. Especially in the early levels, the gear is good enough to do raids. So yeah, maybe instead of going to barrows, this would be a better option. And I think that's going to conclude the video. I hope it will, yeah, help you out, make some decent cash. And anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Peace.